What are you saying?
So for mine, for goalkeeper, it actually hasn't been said yet. I was picking the guy with the highest clean sheets this year so far, De Gea. As Samuel said, it's not down to one player. What do you? Okay. So hear me out. No.
7 goals?
Are you gonna let me explain or what?
4 goals in one game? I don't know.
Are you gonna let me talk or what? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let him. What are you gonna say?
So as Samuel has said, it's obviously not down
Don't
to
group
just
me into you.
Don't group me into this De Gea
Do it.
Just let me do
Don't group me into this De Gea tape.
Fucking do it.
Yeah, do it.
So it's not down to one player. You know, a whole defense also helps keep this clean sheet. And De Gea clearly has not had any help from his defense this year. It's
good stat.
There's so many shambles
Very
things
good stat.
happening.
Sorry?
No, let him.
Wan-Bissaka performed at his best in a long time. Dallo
And he played half the season.
Dallo
Dallo's
performed
been
at his
injured as well.
Yeah, for the first half of the season he played. For the second half,
Martinez has also been injured.
Martinez come in, been one of the best centre backs in
Let
the
him
Premier League.
finish.
Varane
Finish.
back to his best
Let
form
him
yet
finish.
in the Premier League.
Let him finish. Varane was
Casemiro.
not good. Varane was not good for the start.
Varane has been great this
Don't
season.
cap.
Yes, he
Varane
has.
no, he wasn't.
We're
He
just
was not
making
good
things
at
up.
the
He
start.
then came
So
good
3
after about
games
3,
and the
4
first 2 he
games.
started on the bench.
And he's been injured.
Alright.
Varane has not had more than
Anyway,
5 consecutive games.
Anyway, so that's why I picked him, because he's actually hasn't had any help. It's kind of all down to him. He's obviously had some howlers, don't get me wrong, but stats speak for themselves.
Yeah, facts.
Do we rate him as a good keeper though?
No, not anymore.
He's a good
But
shot stopper.
I like what you said.
He's a fine shot stopper now. He's fine.
Which is what a goalkeeper does. So,
Well, it's not their only
It's not
job.
their only job.
well, it's part of the job.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you
Part
can
of a
be,
midfielder's job is passing the ball, but if they can only pass,
Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of that today in this.
no, actually, I'm the
I
only
know
one who
you
does.
are.
I
I know
don't do
you are.
actual research, so it's okay.
I know you're gonna add some crazy plays.
Mate, you sent the topic 20 minutes ago.
Riley's covering already.
It's up here, mate.
Covering bases.
Damn.
People that know ball, it can just come off the dome, you know? They've been watching. The people that's been watching.
If we did BTS, far out. Mitch scans. Mitch scans.
You and I both know he doesn't scan.
Nah, he does.
Does he scan?
He does. On the pitch, he scans. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Just let him shoot. Back again. Man, thank God we're here. It was Ramadan. Ramadan's finished.
Yeah.
How's it for you, man?
I'll say it in my intro. It's alright.
It's your boy MJ, Born in Africa gang. To my right, who do we have here?
You go.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
You got the best young chef in Canberra,
Tell
Riley Angelo Santa. You know how it is.
Sorry,
Slowly
Peter.
becoming Canberra's best 9. Getting there. It's
MJ.
It's on the cards.
Damn.
He said
It's on the
slowly.
cards. Slowly. Hey. I know my place. So I'm
Side-eye.
getting there.
Whose career do you reckon ends first, Riley or MJ's?
Probably mine, because my knees will give out, but that's fine. We're going to enjoy it while we can, make the most out of it. You know, got to live life while we can. Enjoy the little things.
You should get a tattoo on your knees. You should put one on here.
Yeah, what should I go, man?
Thanksgiving. You said they'll give out. No,
That's how we're starting.
You didn't like it. You didn't like it. It's okay.
Anyway, to my left we have
PBB, but today I'm going as BBB. Normally it's PBB, but today I'm going BBB. Business boy bud.
okay.
Next week, BBL. Oh.
Jizzards.
We're doing that kind of episode. We're doing X-rated episodes. But yeah, it's your boy. Ramadan's finished. Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim, and even non-Muslim fans. You know, you guys.
The blessings.
Yeah, I know you. Some of you probably went with your friends to Eid celebrations, so good on you. And people that fasted that don't celebrate Islam, like some of my boys. I'm proud of you guys and the viewers at home. Next year, my challenge for everyone: just fast one day. Just do one day.
Just one. Tom,
Yes.
how many did you do?
And then message me.
I did 2 this year.
2 this year?
2 fasters
two
this year,
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than last year for you.
I just move up one day every year.
Yeah.
Next year he'll be
So
at 4.
in 30 years, I'll check on you. Yeah.
To my left,
Just
who do we
say
have
be
here?
6 feet under. That's crazy, Mitch.
Shit.
God forbid.
Paint your seconds. I'm on smoke today, so any howler, any bad take, anything, I'm gonna be on it. Pause.
Winnie Blues?
Yeah, bad. So I'm ready. I'm ready. Whatever you guys are saying, whatever you guys are doing today, you better be careful.
Winnie Blues,
Best believe I'm on it today.
Canberra's Joel Linton here. No howlers for me. I'm not fasting anymore. My mind is clear. And I'm ready to go.
That guy had a shit thing said at Coachella apparently
Frank.
Joelington.
on your shirt.
I heard it was alright.
I heard it was bad.
Really?
Blonde,
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah,
Frank?
apparently,
The weight was bad.
yeah, the weight was
but apparently
bad.
so
So he
was
was late.
The songs
Yeah.
he did. Apparently, the songs he performed were so good.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
heard.
he did like 7
People
something
said
songs.
it was actually better
but
than they thought.
his voice was phenomenal. Everyone
They
said.
said he lip synced.
Oh, did
He lip sang Nights,
And then
but he sang all the rest.
apparently he was meant to have like a 6 set like ice skating and shit.
Yeah, he
And
postponed
cancelled.
it because there was another set 2 weeks later. It was meant to be, but he apparently fractured his ankle or something.
My guy was walking
So he
around
cancelled
fine.
it.
He's a kappa.
Yeah, probably.
Frank, you're a kappa.
He doesn't
Yeah.
care about music anymore.
You should
man.
change the name Frank Puddles or some shit. You don't deserve Ocean.
Leave him alone, man. He's literally.
If you want to talk about it, come.
He's the
I'll
greatest.
punch you in your face.
He's the greatest.
Pause.
He's the greatest.
Jesus.
Before we kick this off,
I'll
Riley,
still
what do we
punch
need
you.
to do?
Guys, we need to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
Share.
Want you to share as well. Also want you to comment down. What do we got to comment this week?
Tell him.
Your favorite meal or something?
Yeah, favorite meal this week.
Yeah.
Let us know your favorite meal. I might whip it up. I might make a separate video on that. See how that goes.
Sheesh, here we
Damn.
go. Let's move to some of the comments we've been getting. YouTube's up. TikTok, we always get comments.
Oh, that's good.
But I want to shout out one person, Coda. Another good morning. Waking up to another episode. Love and support from Dallas, Texas.
Ah, shit. MJ
Yeehaw!
MJ took the one I was going to say.
Seriously looking forward to every episode. Keep up. Shout out to you, man. Bless you.
Shout out, Coda.
It's a different guy, but.
Has anyone else got any comments they want to shout out?
All right, that was my one, but.
Doesn't even need to.
Here we
take
go.
long.
Here's a great one. Almost thought Bud and Samuel went a whole episode without bashing each other, without bashing each other's teams. Loved the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Got to say it's hard because our centre back depth doesn't exist, but Holding struggles to keep up with the speed of the game. West Ham exposed him on multiple occasions. I like that he added in his little comment, fun comment. Then he's football
actually-
talk.
yeah, nice.
Then he's
I
football
like
talk.
that.
That's nice.
I like that he's a realistic fan as well. That makes me happy. I like seeing
Mine's not a comment. I'm going to shout out one person all the way up north in Queensland, Gary Alexander. Thank you very much. He comments on almost every single video, and I swear he comments
Big guys.
as the video is going because he's
Straight away.
there's like 3 or 4.
Also,
Straight away.
Sorry, I just want to shout out one more. Someone said, "Sorry about your back, Samuel. Hope you feel better, man." That's the best.
He's out again this weekend.
They're the best.
I got one. It didn't even take me long to find it. Gandhi Banks. Bud cooked with the Bruno take. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I don't know what type of cooking you're talking about, but still appreciate you.
You made a bad take.
I was saying he's cooked like curry and shit.
No, they were saying it was bad because remember you said Bruno
Oh,
doesn't deserve to be captain, doesn't deserve to be all this, and then the next game he put in a masterclass performance.
you want to start this early?
Well, that's what they said.
We could start
So
early.
don't
man.
get it wrong.
Nah, we
And
could
Jeremy
start.
also shouted that out last episode. He was on.
And apparently the
Maybe-
mystery rapper.
Maybe fucking keep up, mate.
Yeah, you gotta be on
I
it.
don't have a TV at home, so
Shay Ojo is the mystery rapper.
Shay Ojo.
Liverpool reject.
It is Shay
did see
Ojo,
that.
is it?
That's what somebody's saying.
Jeez.
I saw
Rilo 23.
someone
Rilo
actually
23.
posted that.
Oh.
That it was him as well. They matched the tattoo on the wrist.
Yeah, he's got the diamond tattoo, I think.
I haven't seen Shay Ojo since he was 17 at Liverpool, I think.
Yeah,
Who
he
does
hasn't
he play
played
for?
since. Millwall, apparently.
Shit. So he's not really.
so not
He's
even
not
Prem.
really a Prem player.
Piss off, man.
Marketing
he's captain,
genius.
but it's fine.
Marketing
That's
genius.
pretty smart.
He's done well.
It's pretty smart. You reckon he's gonna get a deal from this?
Maybe a rap deal.
Maybe M. Honjo will sign him or something.
Yeah, signed
It'd be nice.
to Thumb Records.
Yeah.
I got a challenge. For us. As a group, We need to do something. I want us to build a team in the Prem this season, but we're not going to include City, and we're not going to include Arsenal.
Makes sense.
The rules: you can only pick one team, or one person from each team that can be in this team, and we're going to say 4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Standard.
One player from each team.
God damn, no Arsenal, no City.
No Arsenal, no City.
This team is going to look like hell.
Team of the season
gonna be
so
the
far.
worst.
This is difficult.
Sheesh.
This is difficult.
I think we got it, guys.
All bad takes are getting slandered.
gonna
I
be
think
a
we
tough
can do
day.
it. We can do it.
Slandered. And
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah.
What's
You
yeah,
go.
so basically, we're all going to present our player
Yeah,
that
we
we
all
pick
choose.
for that position, and
Yeah.
then as a group we decide and we lock in, cement that player for that position, and then we go on.
Okay.
And then our individual teams have one player from each team, and then our collective team will also be one player from each team.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I didn't make a team individually.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
just made just a
yeah.
list.
Okay, we'll present
But I
your
can put
player.
them into a team. I
Yeah,
don't
present
care.
your players anyway.
Yeah, if people want to fight on the comments, I'm down this week. It's like day
Because you
tomorrow.
want to
day
have
off.
you want to have as much as your team that you made as possible at the end.
Oh, so you win.
So all the
Yeah.
players you
Sick.
shouted out, you want them to be in
Yeah,
there.
Alright,
exactly.
done. Gonna have to start paying people off out here.
All right, who wants to start? Scissors, paper, rock.
Riley and
Riley,
Tom.
Tom,
I'll start because it's the easiest. It's the
Yeah,
easiest position.
It's true.
goalkeeper.
Sorry?
Best goalkeeper in the world, best goalkeeper in the league, a man who has saved probably 10 clear-cut chances for Liverpool, potentially more. He saves 50% of his one-on-one chances. Liverpool's Alisson.
And you know, for my answer, Tom,
Have to.
I've gone with the exact same player because there is no way you can tell me you're going to put in a Liverpool player without having Alisson in
Yeah.
there. And he is by far and away, I reckon, 10 times ahead of our next best player this
Yeah.
season. So
Easily.
For me, Alisson.
Sheesh.
see what we're doing.
If we're doing best team
No,
so
I
far
see-
this season with no Arsenal, no City, then for me, Alisson is
Easily.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah, cool.
For me, I picked Martinez. I think in terms of clean sheets, 10 clean sheets, he's doing well. Aston Villa is looking like a different side. They're having a huge run towards the back end of the season. He had a good World Cup. So, yeah, I'm saying Martinez deserves it.
So are we picking strategy here or just picking best
We can do
player
whatever
in
we
each
want.
position?
Whatever
Hey,
you
man.
want. Whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, but
You can
Bit of strategy.
You
Yeah,
guys picked
see, I see
'cause
what
you-
you've
You two
done.
are teaming up over there.
Yeah, you were
anyway,
holding
so
hands
let's
when
do
you
whatever.
walked in here as
cool.
well.
How is picking the best keeper in the world teaming up? It's not.
Best keeper
Is
in
he
the,
the best in the
world.
world?
Oh, you think he's the
Yeah.
best?
Yeah.
In the world?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Definitely the
Who's
best
better?
keeper in the
Do we
Premier
agree?
League.
Nope.
I wouldn't say in the world. Fuck, that's a big shout.
Who's better?
My
Yeah, you said that French
my
black
God.
keeper. You don't even know his name.
He's actually pretty good.
He is good.
Yeah.
France is going to look.
He's great.
They're going to
France
be
in the
much
next couple
better.
of years.
They're gonna look dark as hell. France gonna look so dark in like.
They're
than they
starting-
already
they're
are.
starting like it's gone as well. Can you believe it?
Laurie's out.
Yeah, that's me, Martinez.
For my pick, just before that, actually, I knew you two were gonna pick that stupid idiot you have in goals. I'll just read you some stats,
Yeah.
right?
And I can read you some as well.
I'll read you some stats.
I can read you some as well.
Please do.
Kepa has the highest save percentage in the Premier League.
Does
Doesn't
he?
mean anything.
Yep.
Doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean
Look at
anything.
this.
Some of the mistakes I've seen.
It also doesn't mean
He's
anything.
only conceded 20.
It doesn't mean anything.
He's only conceded 21 goals.
Yeah, he missed the first 10 games, but yeah, keep going.
You think he's gonna concede 17 in 10?
It doesn't mean
The way
anything.
Chelsea
though.
going, yeah. But
We
keep
don't
going.
concede that many
Are we
goals.
directly-
We concede less goals than
Are
you.
we directly correlating a goalkeeper to clean sheets?
No. It's okay. I didn't go for
Yeah.
Kepa. I'm just saying someone's
So
worst
then,
season.
So then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
irrelevant then.
Go.
No, because you guys aren't even in the top 4.
Okay, so-
top 5,
That's a good
top
stat to
6.
So a
Just reading stats.
keeper that has
Probably
so
makes him look better.
We
Liver-
don't-
Liverpool have faced the most amount of clear chances this season in the Premier League,
Yeah.
and Alisson has saved over 10.
You're still
expected goals.
seventh.
That has nothing to do with
You're
how
still
good a
seventh.
player is.
So Kepa's-
So you can't pick
Kepa
up.
So
lower.
what are the
So
goals
anyway,
coming
yeah.
in?
So
Is
we
there a
would be-
invisible
so
goal
we'd be
going
further
in?
down.
Someone's just
So
adding
we'd
goals.
be further down.
Chelsea
Someone's
in
just adding
10th,
goals.
We'd be
but
further
yeah.
down.
You're
We'll be
still
further
out. You
down.
shouldn't be 7th.
So we'd be further down.
Start of the year, you should be 2nd.
Right.
Not 7th.
And is that
Do you
down?
see how that's
is
bad?
that down to our keeper overperforming?
At least use keepers
He's
that are
not
above Liverpool
overperforming,
according
though.
to your
If he was
stats.
overperforming, you'd be
So
second.
if you're going to use stats, why would you use stats and then look at not the right stats? Why
What
would
do
you
you
look
mean?
at a keeper who saved the most expected goals in the whole Premier League?
Well, clearly that doesn't matter if you're 7th.
Of course it matters.
No, it doesn't.
So you're saying a
You can
keeper,
keep- you
a
can
keeper's
keep outscoring
performance, a
teams.
keeper's
That
performance,
doesn't-
a
you
keeper's
can keep
performance,
outscoring teams.
A keeper's
That doesn't
performance
mean
only matters.
he's good.
What do you mean we can keep outscoring?
but-
that has nothing
Yeah.
to do with expected goals
What's
against.
your argument?
I'm saying
In
that.
one line, two.
I'm
lines,
saying they're saying, saved most expected goals. They're 7th.
What does
So
that
that
have,
should be thrown out
what does
the
that
window.
have to do with anything?
It should be thrown out the window because it
So
means
how
nothing.
can so
They're
you can't
7th.
you can't
You're not
pick,
even top
so
4.
I don't want to see you
let
pick.
alone
I don't want to see
top 5,
you
top
pick a
6.
pick a player
I can.
outside of the
And
top
I
7.
will.
Then exactly. So why would it matter? If
No,
you're
I
saying
can
we
and I
can't
will.
pick Alisson
No,
because
but
he's
you're
7th,
using this.
If
That's
you're
your
saying we
strongest
can't,
point.
if you're saying
That's
we
your
can't,
only point you can say
what do
for
you mean your only
Alisson
point?
this year.
So he has the most expected goals saved.
Most errors he's made this year as well.
No, he doesn't.
No, he hasn't.
You just made
Of
that
all
up.
his years,
You're just
this is
no,
probably the most
made
he's
that
no,
made.
up.
no, no.
You just
There's
made that
no
up.
way.
He made
You just
so
made
many
that up.
errors this
Tell
year.
us the stat then if you're going to say it.
So
What's
don't
that?
just start.
Say it.
Say
How
that.
many?
what?
How many has he made?
How many has he
compared
made?
to other
This
teams?
app
Compared to
doesn't
his other
show.
seasons.
Okay.
I've watched
So
him
just
play.
fake
There you
stats.
go.
I've
So
watched him
fake.
play.
Or on fake stats.
Fake.
Watched him
Already
play.
Yep.
Ever since he baptized
already.
old mate, he's been shit.
Fake already.
Nah, to be
You
fair,
think
he's been good.
this is Liverpool's worst season and you're saying he's been your best player?
Yes.
Easily.
Doesn't that make sense to you?
That makes no
No,
sense.
you're
Doesn't
saying
that make sense?
No,
In
you're
our
only,
worst season,
You're
we're-
only picking because everyone else has been shit.
What? No, we're picking him because he's
No.
been phenomenal.
No,
How
he
can a
hasn't been
keeper who's
phenomenal. You're
saved-
7th. You're literally 7th in the league.
So nobody can play well or be phenomenal outside of the top 7?
It's not. That's not what I'm saying.
What do
So
you
then
From
what are you
expected-
saying?
From where you were expected to finish,
That has nothing to do with his individual performance. You think one player is going to make
Of
a
course it
whole
does.
team finish up?
Of course it does.
Okay, so then no player that's in the bottom half can then be in this team.
Why?
If you're expected to
No,
finish
but
anywhere,
you're
so don't pick
you're
a,
saying
don't pick
no,
a
no,
Chelsea
no, no,
player.
you're
Don't pick a
saying-
Chelsea
Yeah,
player.
No, I can.
Don't
And
pick
I
a
will.
Chelsea player.
And I will.
Don't pick a Chelsea player.
You're
Don't pick a
saying
Chelsea player.
you're saying that
Make it make sense.
You're saying
Make it
because
make sense.
he's faced the most clear-cut chances in the league. He should
saved
be the
most.
best keeper
He
in this
saved
league.
the most. Yeah.
I'll tell you who mine is. Mine is Nicholas Pope.
Right, okay.
Okay.
For
I
what
thought you
reason?
were picking Kepa this whole time.
Oh no, I said no.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying
okay.
Kepa's had a better year than this freak that
No.
they've picked.
Kepa's had a better
You're
year.
an idiot.
So here we go.
You're an idiot.
Here we go. It's
You're an
just.
idiot.
Pope's not a
There we
stinker.
go.
Second most clean sheet in the league.
So we're just
They're
gonna.
freaking 3rd.
So cool. We'll just put it down
What?
to.
As in better players?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
There's
I get where
plenty
you're coming
better
from.
players at Newcastle, and we're just going to
But
put
as
it
a
down
keeper,
to
he's
a team who
arguably
sits in a
number
block
one, number
and
two.
has had
Exactly.
the best defense in the league.
Pope's literally second in most clean sheets.
He's top
Their
two.
team's,
Of course he's gonna be
their
high in
team's-
clean sheets.
Their team's 3rd.
The team has one of the best defense in the league. Of course, he's going to be high in clean sheets.
So
This-
you're
this is
looking at
making
Pope?
it- That would have been mine.
Riley,
yeah.
what are you saying?
So for mine, for goalkeeper, it actually hasn't been said yet. I was picking the guy with the highest clean sheets this year so far, De Gea. As Samuel said, it's not down to one player. What do you? Okay. So
That's
hear me
so-
out. No.
7 goals?
Are you gonna let me explain or what?
4 goals in one game? I don't know.
Fun. Are you gonna let me talk or what? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let him. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
So as Samuel has said, it's obviously not down
Don't
to
group
this
me into you.
Just let me do
Don't group me into this De Gea take.
Yeah, do it.
So it's not down to one player. You know, a whole defense also helps keep this clean sheet. And De Gea clearly has not had any help from his defense this year. It's
good stat.
There's so many shambles
Very
things
good stat.
happening.
Sorry?
He's not got one.
No, let him.
Wan-Bissaka performed at his best in a long time. Dallo
And he played half the season.
Dallo
Dallo's
performed
been
at his
injured as well.
Yeah, for the first half of the season he played. For the second half,
Martinez has also been injured.
Martinez come in, been one of the best centre backs
Hey,
in the
let him
Premier League.
finish.
Finish.
Back to his best
Let
form
him
yet
finish.
in the Premier League.
Let him finish. Varane was not
Casemiro.
good. Varane was not good for the
Varane
start.
has been
Don't
great
cap.
this
Don't
season.
cap.
Yes, he
Varane
has.
No, he wasn't.
We're
He
just
was
making
not good
things
at
up.
the
He
start.
then came
So
good
3
after about
games, and
3-4
the first 2
games.
you started on the bench.
And he's been injured.
All right. Yeah.
Varane has not had more
Anyway,
than 5 consecutive games.
Let him land.
Anyway, so that's why I picked him, because he's actually hasn't had any help. It's kind of all down to him. He's obviously had some howlers, don't get me wrong, but stats speak for themselves.
Yeah, facts.
Do we rate him as a good keeper though?
No,
Now,
not anymore.
He's a good
But
shot stopper.
I like what you said.
He's a fine shot stopper now. He's
a good shot
fine.
stopper.
Which is what a goalkeeper does. So,
Well, it's not their only
It's not
job.
their only job.
well, it's part of the job.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you
Part
can
of a
be,
midfielder job is passing the ball, but if they can
Yep.
only pass, they're not good.
They're not
Yeah,
going
but
to
you
be
still
that
play
great.
Milner there and he can't fucking pass. So what do you
Yeah,
want? about
facts.
Is Milner
Yeah,
in the team?
Yeah.
bow.
Milner's not in the
Bow,
team.
bow,
I haven't
bow,
said
bow.
Milner.
Shut up over there.
I haven't
know
said
he's in all
Milner.
this.
Wait. Nakata.
God damn.
All right. So
terrible.
I mean, it's clear we got a lot.
That's so. That's BS. That's what I'm saying. That idiot Becker, whatever his name is, should not be.
If your best
He's
player
very
this year is a
good.
goalkeeper,
I
course
don't.
he is.
I don't.
Very
Nah.
If it
It's,
wasn't a tactical decision, I would.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. It's
Yeah.
it's just tax. You just got to tax. Best keeper tax. He's not even the best in the world.
All right, Riley.
Yeah.
We're moving on to. So we've selected Alisson.
Courtois must be
Goalkeeper,
goal.
excellent keeper. We can't debate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make the list a bit hard, but that's why we've got God in our lives, you know. Riley, I want you to kick off left backs.
That's the only position I didn't have.
Hang on, left back or right back? Are we doing right back?
Well,
I heard right back.
no, left back, left back.
Right back.
What do you mean?
Make him go left back.
Yeah, left back.
Because I know he don't have a play. He was just waiting to see what someone else had.
I don't want to go left back.
He was just waiting to see
He's
what someone else
waiting.
had.
Who goes left back next? It's right back. What do you want about over there?
Oh, man.
We need to do a lot of bleeping, for
Bleeping is
Riley.
going to be so much.
Oh, just get the. You know the thing that makes it all blur? Just blur this whole thing.
Why is he taking so long? Does anyone know?
Today, mate.
Right back.
You didn't hear him say
heard
left
right
back?
back.
You didn't hear him say left back?
I heard
Hurry
right
up.
back.
Hurry up.
Just go, man. State your case.
Come on, man.
State your
Okay,
case.
so for my right back,
Left back.
right
MJ,
back.
tell him. MJ, tell him.
You know what he's gonna
Put your
do?
foot
Tell
down.
him
Yeah,
left
yeah,
back.
You know
yeah.
what he's gonna do? He's gonna wait for everyone to go.
That's what I was saying. Then he was going to copy.
Yeah.
Tell him left back.
Just go left back.
Justify your answer. You can say
Yeah,
that
I'll
you
give you
picked
a random
other
one. I'll give you a
players in
random one.
position.
No, it's right.
I'll help you.
I have one. I don't.
Rico Henry, take him.
I have one, but I didn't want to
Okay.
say it.
Okay.
Say it, man.
So say it. Because I don't have one either.
Come on, mate.
Okay. For left back, this is somewhat a tactical decision. Picking someone that I don't know if he would make it this. I don't know if someone from this team would have made it this far. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna stick with it. To be honest, actually, I don't even think someone from this team even would have made the list. So I'm going Castagna. I think he's been actually all right this year. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't been the greatest, but for left backs, who's really been that good this year?
I think he's a right back.
Is he a right back?
Yeah, he's a right back, but I think he has played at left back.
I think he has played
He's
on
played
the
left
left.
games this season.
But he's even played
That's
right
still a bit of
mid.
check.
Yeah,
So, I
Castagna,
don't know.
and they've been swapping and changing a lot this year, and he's not. I did not vote for him. He's not ever getting a vote.
No, he's been
for
playing
me.
right back.
Yeah, he's not getting a vote for me.
Yeah, well.
So Riley's
Shit, man.
So we've said.
So it looks
MJ
like
said left
Castagna's
back,
out.
and Riley went and picked a right back.
I need to up the.
I gave you one, man.
Cool, bud. Go.
Just pick Rico Henry. I gave you one.
I'm gonna go with this is a tactical decision because I don't want to. Later on, you know why I picked this guy. I'm gonna go for Perisic's left back.
I just don't think he's been good when he's
Yeah,
played.
no, me
Yeah,
either.
but it's tactical.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tactical,
I
but
know.
I just don't think.
I think to be fair, I think left back's probably the hardest position.
And also, I think he does
In
get
the whole
taxed.
team.
Yeah.
He gets left wing back tax.
But lately he's been playing in the 4 and left back.
That's true.
Yeah,
he has,
and they
but he
conceded.
hasn't.
They conceded.
Yeah,
hasn't been alright.
But when you got Dyer and old mate next to you,
But when he
Romero's
has
not-
been playing left wing backs, at times he's been very good.
I think that's his
he has.
position.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
Conte, he was
Conte,
good in
yeah.
a couple games.
Rejuvenated that freak.
Mike, what do you
For
say?
me, there's quite a few left backs here.
God damn.
You reckon?
But
Quite a few.
there are. I'm gonna go with. I'll explain it after we all pick. But I'm gonna pick Estepinian for my left back.
Nice.
Oh,
I think he's
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a good season. That left hand side for Brighton's been class.
Yeah.
And I think him and Mitoma, that combination, they work very well. And yeah, there's really no complaints. I think for me, he's been one of the better left backs outside of the top
Yeah.
2 kind of teams that we're looking at. So yeah,
I think he's been great, but I also think for me, I couldn't pick him. I do think he's going to be the best player said in the left backs, but for me, tactically, I had to say there was too many other better Brighton players for me to pick him.
Yeah.
So with my left back, I went with someone. You guys can say that he hasn't played a lot because he only has played 14 games, but since he's come in and since Unai Emery's come in for Villa, Alex Moreno has been very
That was
very
mine.
good.
That was mine. Yeah.
So for me, I said him just because when he's played, you've seen how good they've been and they've been phenomenal. But if you guys go with he hasn't played enough, then I hear it. But also, I think 14 games and how good they've been for the 14 games since he's been in the side.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
And he's
Moreno
like,
was mine as well. I did see that he only played 14, so I had my backup as Henry tactically.
Yeah, me too.
but I'd be happy to go with Moreno. I think since he's been in, I think he's changed. I think they had Digne. What did they have? Digne and
Matty Cash was.
Matty Cash is right back.
He doesn't start anymore.
No, but
as
they
well.
had the guy that
he's
played
injured.
for.
Is he injured?
Yeah.
I thought he just lost his.
Went from Newcastle.
Nah, he got
What's
injured
his
in
name?
Holland on duty.
Oh,
and just
okay.
hasn't been back.
Nah.
They got a guy that looks just like Matty Cash as
I
well.
can't remember his
Play
name.
right back.
But yeah, he's completely transformed that.
Because they didn't
side as
expect
well.
him to come in and do so well. As
No,
well.
not at
So
all.
well.
But he's
Yeah.
been
Instantly.
he's been excellent.
Very good.
You just need to watch him play, I think.
Any
You
other?
just know.
Yeah, facts. Any other shouts? Because I think for me, Rico Henry's. Been
Yeah, Rico
solid.
Henry was
Yeah.
my backup option. But I don't know. Yeah.
Chilwell's a shout, but it's like
Chilwell's
do
a
you wanna
shout.
waste
Chilwell was
Chilwell?
in my short list,
Yeah,
but
no, I
I
don't-
feel like I had a Chelsea player that I needed
couldn't
more.
waste
Yeah.
the Chelsea player
I
on
think,
Chilwell.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
needed
waste it
one
either.
more.
You can't waste it.
So, both of you, Moreno. You got to
Yeah.
lock
Throws
it
him
in.
again.
These guys were holding hands when they came in. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just speaking
Moreno.
the numbers now.
Should we do centre back pairings?
Yeah.
Or right back?
Oh, we'll go right back and then centre back pair.
Riley, do you want to go first or right back or
you wanna
no?
go first?
Oh, you're gonna let me go first? Yeah.
Let me see what I had.
So for right back, I went for the only Chelsea player that I can honestly see deserving to get into this list. I'd be kind of surprised if other guys didn't have him. Reece James, I think he's been pretty good this season. To be fair, he's only been slipping up against Real Madrid, but I mean, it's against Vinny. What can you really expect? Besides that, he's been solid all year. So
It's good.
What are you saying?
I'm not wasting my Chelsea pick on Reece James.
Me neither.
I think I'm going to go with Trippier as my right back this season.
So you had Pope and Trippier, huh?
Well,
Very
I
interesting.
looked at my list. So.
Very interesting.
And I did state at the start I didn't make a team.
Let me just say, very interesting.
Well, if you want to go back to the start, I did say I didn't make a team.
I would just like to say, I would just like to clarify.
I think that justifies
very,
it.
very interesting.
But yeah, I've gone with Trippier. I think he's been one of the leading forces for Newcastle. I think they've stopped going down the left as much. They've actually utilised the right hand side more this year, I would say. And he's been one of their main go-to men for getting the ball into the box, whether it's a set piece or corner or even delivery into the box. So Trippier's my shout.
Good
For
shout.
me, tactically, I'm not picking a Chelsea player or a Newcastle player. I'm going to go
Really?
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh my god.
I think for me, defensively...
Is there not too many good Man U players? There's two guys that should.
MJ's been waiting for years for this episode.
Yeah, I
It's tactical.
He's been waiting for this moment. He's
You know,
been waiting for this
we were meant to
moment.
do this segment last year, but Wan-Bissaka was having it.
It's tactical.
MJ was like, I'm going to
And you'll
use it
see
now.
why. It will make sense to you later, but it's tactical.
To be fair, he's been a lot better since he's come in. Since Dalot got injured, defensively, it's where everyone knew he could get to. But for me, I don't think I could justify putting Wan-Bissaka in the team when there's still three other Man U players that I would rather have instead.
Yeah.
But I went with same as Riley, Reece James for Chelsea. Again, only played 16 games, but in those 16 games, he's been, for me, he is the best right back in the Premier League. Wouldn't say he's the best right back this season, but for me, he's the best right back in the Premier League. The only other one I would put ahead of him is Ben White, and obviously he plays for Arsenal. So for me, I went Reece James.
Should we get a shout?
He would if I didn't have. So for me,
Oh, in general.
yeah, in general, of course,
Yeah.
Trippier gets a shout. He's in the top three.
But there's better Newcastle.
For me, I got Newcastle's main guy in my opinion still in my squad, so that's why I didn't have him.
Yeah, I had the same too. Reece James and Trippier. I think tactically we're going to have to go with Reece James for the team.
Vamos!
But I do, however, think Trippier has probably been more important to his team.
Definitely.
So what are you picking?
Reece James. For tactical reasons.
Let's go, baby!
The wrong way, man.
Lock him in, dog.
You went the wrong way.
Lock in Reece, dog.
You guys went the wrong way.
Yeah, all right, let's go. All right. Centre back partnership, we'll do it together, right?
The
We'll
pairs.
say, we'll say
sure,
the two.
yeah.
Just so it's not like, oh, I said this guy and then you guys, oh yeah, he was my other centre back.
Yeah.
You know?
Works better.
Yeah. All right. So for me, I'm going with the man who I think is Newcastle's best player this season, Sven Botman. And partnering him, this one was a bit difficult, but because I think Brentford's best player doesn't get in, I'm putting Ben Mee as my two centre backs, Sven Botman and Ben Mee.
Hey, you know your shit, man.
Thanks,
Good, man.
dog. Thanks.
I had half of Samuel's. I had Sven Botman as well. I think since he's come in, like they just look like such a good defensive unit, along with the rest of them. He's obviously slotted in very nicely, and we can see that his passing range has really, really helped them, build out from the back and build into a team that likes to play, not just
Defend.
Newcastle of old of defending and then pushing it out of the back.
Did you guys have Sorry, did you guys put your teams on Google Docs or something? Just sharing
We got shared notes, yeah.
Jesus
But my
Christ.
other one, tactically, is a Crystal Palace defender, a team who have surprised me a little bit this year, who I think were very good and had a very difficult run of games. I think that Crystal Palace sort of have gone under the radar because they played a lot of very good teams all in a row, which is why Patrick Vieira kind of, got sacked. They played, the top half basically.
Biggest bullshit sacking, I reckon.
Basically,
of this
8 games in a row. So I think what they've actually done has gone a little bit under the radar, and I think a big part of that is Anderson at the back. I just think his distribution,
top
he's
tier.
a
Very good.
presence.
White.
He wins the ball. He's
Say
good, man.
white.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things going for him. Yeah,
Oh, to get into
That's
Crystal
me.
Palace.
I think that's what France is basing their squad off. Crystal Palace, I heard.
Crystal Palace is basically
looking
looking
good.
good. Not for it.
Nah, there was more black guys in Crystal before.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I don't reckon.
You reckon?
yeah, man. Come on, back
It
in
was
the day.
definitely not.
Now it's
Yeah.
prime time.
Yeah, that Schlupp.
Palace.
That Jeffrey Schlupp. Who else?
Just Jeffrey.
AU's been there for 20 years.
Zaha.
Not Zaha.
Nah, this team's stacked.
Benteke.
They got lots of black players.
Benteke's not there.
Huh?
He's in MLS.
Christian Benteke?
Yeah.
God damn, what happened to him? Since when?
Like a year?
That's crazy. Might have to start watching MLS.
Yeah, you should.
That was my favorite striker.
I thought Drogba was your favourite striker.
Yeah, but
Changes every day, so it's fine.
Drogba's retired though.
Who'd you say, Mike?
So for me, I picked Sven Botman.
Yep.
My original pairing was Thiago Silva, Sven Botman.
But you had to get rid of
I had
him.
to get rid of him. My second one was going to be Martinez, but
He can be.
yeah, he can be.
He can be.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I thought we chose United player, but
No, we didn't choose
You picked
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka, yeah.
yeah, Mr. Wan-Bissaka. So yeah, those are my two. So I think Botman was that 2 so far.
3.
3, including
Three.
you.
All 3 of
Straight
us
in.
said Sven Botman, but there's 3 other ones at the moment.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a deciding factor soon.
Yeah. I went with Samuel. I put in Ben Mee. He's been very good defensively this year for the mighty red and white.
Bees.
The bees.
They ruined the most perfect partnership, CB partnership in the world. I would have had T Silva and Ben Mee, but you guys decided to pick Reece motherfucking James.
Yeah, facts.
But my backup is Tyrone Mings for the left sided. I think this guy's faced a lot of, what would you say, hate at the start of the year.
Was it fair though?
It was.
By us. It
Yeah.
was.
Probably.
It was justified.
And especially all that shit he went through with Gerrard as well.
Is it
It's
fair though?
justified.
Because you look at it, Maguire's been worse, and he was still playing for England. So,
True.
and now I see him.
Oh yeah, in terms of that,
I see him when I see
I
him
agree.
play now. He's way more comfortable with the ball, without the ball. I think I think his issue was he didn't have a set centre back partnership. He had Diego Carlos, and I thought that was going to look good, but he got injured
straight away, yeah.
Konsa got injured,
Yeah.
and then he had no second centre back next to him. So now I think now that he has Konsa back, I think they're looking
And
very
they
strong.
look very good.
They've been
as
keeping
well.
clean sheets as well, like
Very
big
good.
games.
Emery's
So,
good at that.
yeah, I think Tyrone Mings as well. I get extra points for left-footed centre back. So there we go.
Well, for my 2 centre backs, actually both of them have already been said, so this will be a bit of a deciding vote for some of them. But my first to start off with was Sven Botman, and I think Newcastle's just looked great defensively. They've been amazing. That defence probably should not be doing as well as what they are doing, but for some reason they are just performing as best as they can at the moment. For my second one, I actually went for Tyrone Mings as well. I thought the change that they've kind of made now in this second half
Can't
of
they?
the season
Can't.
has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Defensively, just been amazing. So he got my vote.
So Mings has 2, me has 2. So
No, it can't be Mings. We got Moreno in at left back.
oh yeah, there we go.
Me.
So
Yeah.
Mings.
Oh yes,
So me.
Let's go, baby.
Ben me,
Ben me.
Penny me. So we've got my whole team in at the moment.
The blonde
Perfect.
free.
I told you I did the research. I did the
Free to
research.
back.
That's it. I did the research.
Yeah, and you paid Tom off.
Yeah. This is where it gets difficult though now.
Yeah, this is hard. This is where you got to think about your team.
This is where tactically it comes in, and also you don't want to have a shit team. That's what it is. You don't want to just be like, oh, just because tactics, I'm going to put someone shit in.
Yeah. What are we saying? Are we doing all 3, or do you want to do one by one?
I say do one by one, but if someone says someone that you have, say
Yeah.
you have them in another position.
Let's
Okay.
do that.
And because I didn't do set position, I just did 3 midfielders.
I just did
Well,
3 midfielders
pick,
as well.
Pick where you want to have them
Okay.
because to
Like,
make it-
So are we
So
playing
we're
with a
doing
10 or are we
with the-
doing a flat 3?
it can
Yeah.
be a 10, but it can be a centre mid as well.
Sure.
But just say
So
who
no
would
6.
who would be, there can be a 6, but just say who would be the furthest forward and who would be the deepest.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
okay. Got you.
And just to quickly summarize the team so far: in goals, Allison; left back, Alex Moreno; centre back pairing of Sven Botman, Ben Mee; right back, Reese, Mr. James,
Yeah, got that.
Mr. James.
Mr. James.
Should be trippy.
All right, Riles, you want to kick this off?
This is
Midfielder.
tough. This is tough.
Wow, let's go.
Which one are we going for first?
Just your
Whatever you
deepest.
want, man.
Go your deepest. Go your deepest.
Forwards.
I think this might be a unanimous one.
I think it could
You reckon?
I don't think so.
So
You don't
for my deepest lying midfielder, I'm going to go for Casemiro. I think that guy's had a
doing
great
that.
season. Defensively, they look so much better with him. Nothing bad really to say about him.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Shit, this is
You
kind of
say,
difficult.
buddy boy.
I've gone over to London,
Then
the white and black.
white and black.
I got this.
Give me Paulinho in the DM. I want that guy in the rocket in the middle.
I don't hate it.
That's a good shout.
Yeah.
I don't hate
Very
it.
good shout.
But you know what? I
Arguably
got him
player
as
of the
well.
season for them.
Yeah.
I don't
Ever
hate
since Mitrovic decided to
Yeah.
the referee. But I think he's still been better than Mitrovic had he still been playing.
He's been exceptional
it.
this
He
year.
looks like he's
Pivotal.
going to be offloaded already.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to go to
They're
a
gonna-
1
yeah,
year in
cash-
London.
cash
and
away.
he's-
Yeah, one-
They need to
One
cash
him
in
up
on
for
him,
60
man.
mil.
Yeah,
One and
defensively,
done,
this
yeah.
guy. Talk about how good he is defensively. This guy's elite.
I myself am a DM as well, so
Mm-hmm.
I can relate to this guy a lot.
Yep.
The things he does is what I picture myself doing. Had I been playing DM for my club. So Marcel, if you're watching this
Marcel.
and you watch Fulham, you could have had that, man, but you just decided not to. I'm not gonna name names, but play the season 2019. I could have been there, but yeah. Now, to be honest, I like this guy. He's not just, when you think of DMs, you think of just like someone that's just a ball winner and just aggressive and stuff. He is all that, but I think he's also
And some.
yeah, he's very technical on the ball. I think he's probably, I would say, number 1 most technical DM in the league right now.
No. No.
I'm gonna say
Not
it.
even
I'm gonna
close.
make a land. Actually,
No.
yeah. So yeah, he doesn't trust him, so he has to keep the ball more. I think he's press resistant. That's a good one actually. I'm gonna say Paulinho for all the right reasons, only because I can relate to him.
Mike, who are you saying?
For me, it's between 2 players. But I think I'm going to go Paulinho. I just think, this guy's been good. I think a little bit underrated in terms of like when people are talking about DMs, they're not really talking about him. You know what I mean? There's the typical 3, the technical reasons, but in terms of like defensive output, contribution, and how he sits, especially in our Fulham team, I reckon he's been mad. And I feel like he could go to a lot of teams and become the next guy. So for me, he's been sick.
This is very annoying because all 3 of my midfielders I wanted in, but I feel like some of you guys are going to have this player a bit higher, but I had him as my deepest. 1, because he has played 6 a lot, and 2, because he said 6 is his favourite. But I had McAllister from Brighton as my deepest midfielder.
Well, I'll just say I had him as 10.
You had McAllister.
I had him in my team.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll not worry about him for this
He
one.
was
then.
my 8
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just
Well,
not worry about him.
See,
then.
this is where I'm, because I didn't make a team, so I've
Yeah.
made like a list of players from each team.
Well, you were meant to make a team. So
No, like I did. Like
so I
I
don't know.
put a lot of players from each team on into like just like a
I hear ya.
yeah.
But I made a team, and McAllister
To
was
be
sitting.
fair, I did what I did as well. I
So we're gonna
had a
play.
list.
We're gonna play 1-6-2-8.
I think so, but I have
May as well.
I have a 10. But
1-6,
So-
1-8, or 10. So you can
we'll just
either have
decide. I
2-8s
guess.
or 1-10,
I guess we'll
1-8.
decide.
So I had Polina as well. So Polina is
The
I think
six.
he's locked in. Paulinho's
So
locked
in
in.
the six.
But then, does that mean
McAllister.
McAllister? Does everyone have him, or did the people that don't have him? Who did you suggest instead? Because I had him as my deepest, so I had 2 other centre mids instead. So I can say my 2 centre mids if you guys want, in case you have him.
Well,
In case you have them in your team.
that's available because I had Bruno G. Grammarish.
I
but
didn't have him.
He couldn't get picked.
He can't get
Yeah.
picked. I had him as well, but he
Um,
can't get picked.
Do you want me to tell you who mine were?
Jacob Ramsey couldn't get picked.
I'll tell you who mine were. So first, as one of my midfielders, I had Billing from Bournemouth. I think he's been phenomenal and their best
Okay.
player this
He's
season.
been nice.
He
Yeah, that's
scored,
a good
I think
one.
he scored 7 goals or 9 goals, something like that
Yeah,
from
he's good.
midfield, and I think he's been exceptional. So I really wanted him in the side. And then my other one I had at 10 was Abere Eze. And I think
I had 10.
I think Eze's been
Eze.
also very, very good, especially as of late. So I think
Yeah.
it's recency bias, but he's been very, very good.
I know. I mean, for the 10.
And so
it kinda makes
tactically as
sense.
well, for me, Crystal Palace didn't really have anyone that screamed out to me.
For me, I had Casemiro as my double pivot, and then I had Eze as like a yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because I couldn't. I also had Jacob Ramsey, but we also picked Villa.
Yep.
Yeah.
So those were my 2 additional midfielders.
Okay, so Eze's got a vote from Mike, me, Riley. Tom, who was
Not
your
me.
other
I
midfielder?
had because I had another Crystal Palace player further forward. So I picked Onana. I
Great, good
From
start to
Everton?
the season.
very
I do
good
like
start to
Onana,
the
to be
season.
fair.
Under Lampard, he was very
Yeah.
good, but
He's dropped off a lot,
yeah.
but
He's
I'm
still
trying
quality.
to I'm trying to fit players in, and I'm thinking like he's been easily probably Everton's best player,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So I'm trying to like pick gems out from these shit teams.
So does it set on right now? Does it set on Paulinho,
Paulinho's-
Eze.
McAllister, and Eze?
Eze, yeah.
It might have to be them.
I think that's what it's going to be.
Callum
Yeah.
has got 3 votes.
Yeah,
Eze's got a lot of votes.
Yeah.
So I think that it just might be.
I think I think that's what it is.
All right. we'll
That's the
set that.
midfield. So that takes out Brighton, Crystal Palace, and Fulham. So that's some good teams to take out. Still leaving a couple of the big boys in there.
Big dogs.
Front 3 is where it's going to be interesting.
This is very,
Front
very
three,
interesting.
baby.
This is very, 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 very interesting.
Tom, you want to kick this off for us? We'll go
What side?
left wing.
Left wing, I've saved for one particular person. Wasn't too good at the start of the year. He plays for a big club. He's had rejuvenation. Man of the people, man of the children, Marcus Rashford.
It really has to be.
I think so.
Is this really debatable?
But it depends what Riley has.
I think Riley's got
Riley's
someone else.
scrolling. I can see you scrolling.
No, I don't. I had him. He was
Yeah.
first on my list. I had some backups, but Rashford had to be first. He's been playing way too well, scoring. What more can you want from a left
Yeah,
winger, really?
I think there's only a couple players from United that you would probably, other than De Gea, that you would
Riley
have.
had
and Casemiro. They were
Riley had Walcott on his left wing. Don't let him fool you guys.
Walker plays right.
Exactly.
He's actually my right wing.
Are there any
That's
shouts
why I was laughing.
for the right? For the left hand side, like other players that we. Say,
I had a
you know, they're
potential
good.
for Matoma.
Yeah.
If we didn't pick a,
McAllister.
I had another one
yeah.
as well. Potence for Wolves. I think in the start to middle of the season, he was playing well for them. He was scoring their goals.
I think
and they're
that
winning the
seems like
1-0.
shit, to be honest.
No, I don't think it
That's a
does.
horrible fucking take.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is?
I think Potence is good, so I'm not gonna.
yeah, but
argue
has he
too
been
much.
good this year?
He's been coming
But I
off the
wouldn't have
bench,
him in
mate.
my team. But I think Potence is good.
I didn't say I picked him first, idiot.
Sorry, he thinks like shit.
Look at this guy just jumping on straight away. Wait till I give you a bad review on your one whatever restaurant you go to. Just watch.
Oh,
I'm gonna make 50 accounts on Google. Just see that shit. Nah, I'm not even joking.
So he just locking Rashford in, huh?
Yeah. You know who else I've liked from Leeds actually? Nonto, the Italian winger. I think he's been nice.
But he doesn't play.
Yeah, and he's 5'1".
Yeah, he comes on the last 10 minutes.
And he's 5'1".
Yeah, we got to lock in Rashford left wing.
I'd bash that guy in the game.
Why?
Just like tackles and shit.
He's
he wouldn't,
quite
bro.
quick.
Yeah, he would.
With one leg.
You'll knock it past.
With one leg.
Yeah.
I'm tackling him before he even gets near the ball. Just bang. Bow.
All right, let's go to right. Who'd you pick?
You had Walcott,
who?
bro.
For right wing,
No, left wing.
left wing, Rashford.
Why'd you take so long to answer the question?
What do you mean? I didn't.
Oh, okay. Testing you, man. It's all right. All right, let's go to the right-hand side for right wing. Riley. Who'd you pick, man?
Circle back to me, man.
Huh?
Hang on, just circle back.
Do you want me to answer? Because this guy's... So
Let's
for
go.
me, I went with someone who I don't know if you guys have known that he has played predominantly right wing this season. I think he's been one of the only shining lights in this side. Coach got fired, Brendan Rodgers gone. So for me, at right wing, Leicester City, give me James Maddison.
Does he play wing?
He's played right wing this season.
Winger,
Yeah, it's been weird.
He's played right wing, and he's got 9
like
goals.
kinda inverted.
9 goals, 6 assists. We saw how good he was pre-World Cup. He definitely deserved to get into the
Yeah,
World Cup side.
definitely.
He was very, very good.
He's
And so
stunk
for
like
me,
shit since the World Cup, though.
since there's not that many good right wingers that we can choose from, I think having James Maddison in the side, especially a Leicester player, that's where my mind is.
Fair enough.
It's fair.
Fair enough.
Because look, you can't go Salah.
Because what I had Elise,
Same.
Same.
I had
At right
Salah,
wing.
Elise, gone.
which
Both
is why
gone. Yeah.
I didn't have Eze in midfield,
Makes
because I
sense.
wanted Elise on the right. And then my backups, Salah and Solly March.
I had March.
Finished.
I had March first.
My
Yeah.
backup was Kulusevski on the right side.
But
You think so? I had
He hasn't really played though.
Mbeumo on the right for me.
Oh, yeah.
Or
He's
Brentford.
actually been alright.
we pick Ben Mee though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But is he more like a second striker?
He is.
He does play right side, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at him more as like a second striker.
It's the same
Also
situation
going
as
on.
Madison, though. Like,
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
really right wingers.
Yeah.
They just start there. But who gets it then?
So we got
Well,
to pick.
Madison's the only one who's been
So
eligible.
we got to pick out of Madison and
He's the only one who's
Is that
been
it?
eligible.
Well, the other one, actually, to be fair, I had one that hasn't been mentioned yet. He was one of my backups, but Jared Bowen as an alright shout.
terrible.
I don't think he's had a good season.
Oh, it's been an alright season.
2 thumbs down.
Who else there is a
Stinks
right
like
wing and hasn't been
shit.
picked?
I'd rather have Madison. Bowen's been dog shit until about 2 weeks ago.
I didn't put Madison because I put him in my midfield list, but
Battle
I
of the
would rather
Whites.
him than Bowen, yes. But I thought he's worth a shout. He's actually been alright for right wing.
Dewsbury Hall.
Tielemans.
Tielemans.
Nah. Tillemans has not played like 20 games.
Really?
He's been injured.
You make that up?
He did. I'm not joking.
Samare.
He did. He's,
Oh, yeah.
Samara
Samara.
started.
Ndidi.
Yeah.
All
Tillemans
these
did
guys
something.
played.
Tillemans been out for months, guys, by the way.
Samara is meant to be the guy.
Yeah, he's not though.
What happened? Yeah,
He's really not.
he looked good, but then he just came to the Prem and just deflated. I don't know what happened.
So I think we're going to lock
So
in.
by default, this guy gets it.
Is it?
Really?
We got to vote.
It's by default.
Is it Madison or Bowen?
Yeah.
Well, it's not Bowen. That's
hell
for damn
was
sure.
What do you mean?
Are you going to pick Bowen?
Who said that?
You.
I never said.
Yeah, Kulusevski is better,
Yeah.
but
Better than
I think
Bowen.
I'm saving that Tottenham pick for the
Yeah.
main
Actually,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, for the main
Yeah,
guy.
let's do that.
Are you going to pick Bowen?
Nah.
Nah.
I'll go Madison.
Thanks.
Business boy, you going to pick Bowen?
Huh?
You going to pick
Why are
Bowen?
you switching? You can't say you pick Madison. You put him. That's your second guy. You got
No,
to pick him.
because he was in my midfield list. I wasn't saying him as a right wing, but he has been playing more right wing this season. So if I can choose, I would rather him than Bowen, yes.
He sounds
Makes
like he's
sense.
just
Makes
scared, man.
sense.
He's
Nah,
scared.
man, I'm just smart.
He's retracting.
I'm a realistic football fan.
No, you're not. You
Sometimes.
just don't want the smoke. That's what it is.
Let's move on to the striker. Is this really a no-brainer for me?
It's
Kind of is.
It's annoying
It
that
is.
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Like, if it
This is
isn't, I want
boring.
to know why.
This is boring.
Riley,
I did have Harry Kane.
you had Kizzy.
I had Kizzy.
I know he did.
Oh, you didn't have him,
I
bud?
know you.
No, I
like-
didn't.
You do.
No, I didn't have him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
who you like. That's why.
Yeah.
Tooney.
Yes.
I knew it.
But but you also had
Tooney.
You also had Ben Mee. What the
I
hell
know.
is going on? So we're just not following the rules.
Well, I was thinking.
There are rules.
No, but what I was
There's a
doing is-
reason that there are
I was
rules.
doing like
Why
that.
can we
I
have
was doing this.
multiple players from
Yeah.
multiple
It'd be
teams?
so easy. if
It would be easy.
What do you mean?
The
You can't suggest in both your starters as one as me.
But I didn't have a squad.
But you
I
didn't
told you
have,
this.
You have to have a squad.
you didn't
I
say
told you at
make
the
a
start.
team.
It did.
You
Yes,
said
it
make
did.
a list.
It
said
did.
make a
It said
list.
make a
Do
team.
you want me to read it to
Like,
you?
yeah, it's like it wasn't like make a team, but the list is a team. Like,
But
if
we're
that
also
makes
talking
sense.
about making a team.
like positional 4-3-3.
Yeah,
in the
but
chat.
nearly,
Like, you guys
nearly,
were saying have
nearly
backups
every
and everything,
position
so
I
it makes
had.
sense to
Yeah,
do a
that's what I mean.
list.
I had backups.
Have
with-
backups
without
for your
picking.
team, like
yeah,
a
but make a
bench.
team.
But without making a team, I just had
Yeah.
plays. Like
Alright.
right back, I
God
made like
damn.
3 or 4.
So you can't
like that.
you can't pick Ivan Toney.
It's bullshit.
So who are you gonna pick?
He was probably the most fun striker to pick as well. You guys are all going boring, stupid Kane up front, snore.
It's the answer.
It just makes
It's not the
it makes
answer,
so
but-
much sense.
So
Do you like watching
okay,
him play?
but you just
No.
went. You
Exactly.
went
So it's a
mate,
boring
what would you
choice.
have done if you had no me? Then you would have to change it. So you would have changed
Nah,
that.
but I had another backup.
So then there's no point. And he's taken as well.
Who?
Your backup
Ollie Watkins.
striker.
Your backup. Watkins is taken.
He's taken, mate.
Fucking hell.
That's why you have to build a team where you only put one player from each team. So then it makes it
MJ, look
difficult
at
to
this.
pick.
I literally had him last, and I have to fucking pick him first. This is so stupid.
And up front,
well, he's bloody
So
good.
dumb.
he scored
Can't even
24.
speak
He scored
English.
24 goals this season. Harry Kane.
How can you be
Kizzy
white?
Kane.
How can you be white and not speak English properly?
Kizzy Kane.
The receptionist, Harry Kane.
So crazy.
His goal scoring is
back.
been mad.
It's been
It's one of
good.
his best seasons
Is
ever.
he English?
Yeah.
And he can't speak English?
Yeah.
Fuck me dead, man.
It's good,
Weird, right?
It's pretty wild.
If this team was best English speaking 11 in the Prem, you know, for some reason, I still think Kane's going to make it because you guys deride that guy so hard.
You don't.
His team just
if-
got spanked. He should not be
If
in
you
it,
just
man.
have to
No
follow
way.
the rules, then he gets
Nah,
in the
but
team regardless.
this is
If you
boring.
follow the rules, he gets in the team regardless.
boring.
You can't have a Brentford
who else are you
player.
picking from
You
Tottenham?
can't have an Aston Villa player, and there's nobody else
Tottenham?
from Tottenham
Yeah.
that deserves
Who
to
else?
get in this side.
Benton Cool.
No.
Centre
No.
mid.
No.
He's been alright.
But you're comparing.
okay, but
You're
he's
comparing.
not- he's
You're
not
comparing.
getting
Not
He's-
over Kane. Not
You're-
over Kane.
That's what you're doing, though. You're comparing
exactly.
Bentancur to Kane.
That is what
That's
we're
not what
doing.
it should be.
Well, that's
Bentancur to the other
that's
mid.
exactly what we're doing
If
when
you
you
can
can
only
pick
pick
one player from each team.
No.
You pick the best
That's
players
exactly
from
what you
each
do.
team.
No,
Or you
because
just sabotage.
who would have been your second?
So you put
who
the
would have been
locks
your-
in?
Who would have been your second Tottenham pick?
I didn't have one.
But say
Maybe.
he would be in the top 3 for your next. Pick.
Sure, but it's like this.
Yeah.
It's like why Liverpool didn't have another
but
pick for me.
I'm not judging it off
He'd
picks.
go Alisson and Salah down here, maybe.
Yeah, but he's still second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be
So
second.
you'd
Yeah, but you build your team, you build them around the locks, then you fit everyone else in.
Exactly.
I hear that.
yeah, but it's just boring.
It's not.
And
It's just the rules.
if we had to do a list with all the Prem teams,
Yeah,
you wouldn't pick Kane. Kane wouldn't be one. You'd have to pick Haaland.
true.
It'd be
Exactly.
like top
But
two.
if you could only pick one,
True, you're
if you
right.
could
Do
only
you see why
no.
I'm picking? I don't want to go.
To me,
Kane.
if you
No, that
could,
makes sense.
to me, if you could
Do you
only
see
pick,
why I don't
if
wanna
you
go
could only
Kane?
pick one player from each team, I don't
makes
think I would pick Haaland.
Haaland wouldn't be your City.
Yeah,
If you're
but
making a
that's
one
your
player from
choice.
each team list,
I know it's my
But
choice.
I'm saying like
debatable.
Haaland wouldn't be.
overall, Haaland will get
because-
the striker.
because
I think
who
Harry
else are you
Kane is
picking from
close
Tottenham?
enough
It's the
for
same
me to
argument.
pick. Yeah.
but Haaland will get the striker position.
Maybe
Based
not.
off
If you've
votes.
got to
I
build a
would've-
list,
I would've
if
picked
you've got to build
all
a
the
team
teams.
like we
Of
like we
all
got
the
asked
teams,
to.
I would've
he
picked
would
Harry
get the
Kane.
votes.
I would've
If
picked
we
Harry
all
Kane.
had to do it,
City.
if we all had to do a list,
Pick one City team.
No, if
Yeah.
we all
One
had to
City
do a
player.
team, if we all had to do a team
would've
like we had
picked-
to do in this episode
I
that you
would have
didn't
picked
do.
Harry Kane.
I
in
think
it,
he would have.
regardless.
Haaland would have been picked.
Nah.
Haaland would have won the votes if everyone had to pick.
I don't think he
Not
would have.
just saying because you two wouldn't have picked him, but I think he would have won still.
Would you have all picked Haaland as your City
I
player?
probably would have picked Haaland.
Because I don't think I would have.
But then
would've
who would you
picked
pick from Tottenham? Or would you leave Tottenham out
I'd probably
completely?
leave Tottenham out. to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I mean.
So
That's brave.
Because then
that's why it's difficult.
It's hard.
yeah, but then you get access to teams like Arsenal, so you could pick a mid. You could pick like a midfielder. You could pick like a defender. You could pick like a thing. You know what I mean?
How is that an argument? How does that?
For who? I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I don't know.
You could go centre back. You could go centre back.
Probably
You could go
right
midfield.
wing. So
go
I'd
anyway.
say-
Yeah, you could really.
You
keep
literally could go,
So
right back.
if next time we just follow the rules and we just
Yeah.
build the team the way that it's supposed to be built,
Nah, I don't.
and then you won't have any complaints
These
then
things
it's
because
happen,
just
mate.
it's
then
just
you
it's a snore
understand.
fest.
You understand.
It would just be like
You
GTM.
understand.
It would just be a snore.
All right.
It's like GTM.
Just to quickly summarize the team: in goals, Alisson. Our back four: Alex Moreno, left back. Centre back pairing is Sven Botman, Ben Mead. Right back: Reece James. DM: Paulinho. Midfield: box to box: McAllister. Attacking mid: Eza. And then left wing: Rashford. Striker: Kane. Right wing: Maddo.
And I don't want to say there was a winner here. All right, guys, I don't want to say there was a winner.
Then don't.
But I had
Then don't.
I had every single player bar one. So
Then don't.
10 players were in my team.
Is that true?
Yep.
Who's the one?
Paulinho. That was the only player I didn't have in my
You
side.
didn't pick Paulinho?
I had
Probably He's probably.
I had
I think
Billing.
he's probably the best player in this list as
I had
well.
Billing, McAllister, and Eze.
Yeah.
That's nice.
8 from 11.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, good try.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's a boring list.
Yeah, okay.
Let's wrap it.
What'd you get? 2?